Vien Mendoza. If I pronounce your name right. Vien. Hi. Hope I pronounce your name right. Vien Mendoza. Yes, I remember you. You joined me on yesterday's read. Actually, you're coming up as one of my top viewers, subscribers. It says #1. Thank you very much. So shout out to you, Vien Mendoza. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm seeing here that it's like someone here is turning their back on energy. Someone's watching another, okay? Could be from a long distance or just from a distance, okay? Long distance, I mean, it could be somewhere the other side of the world. It could be someone that lives a different part of an area than you. Three of Wands. But this is someone that's, I mean, this is you looking out to your future, but someone's looking at you, looking out to your future. If you get what I'm saying. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, someone that values truth and clarity. This energy that's watching another could be someone that's publicly recognized. I really do appreciate subscribers on my channel and people that support my channel as well. You know, without you, the channel wouldn't be here. So yeah, going back to this read, there's someone here that's publicly known, okay? Temperance, Earth Angel energy. Someone may see another that they're watching as this, okay? And watching could be anything. It could be someone you work, you know, it could be someone that doesn't live near where you live, but you work together and someone kind of keeps an eye on you, you know, watch you, but maybe they haven't said nothing. Or this is someone that's completely in a different state, country, doesn't live in your area. Do you know what I mean? Could be someone overseas with the boats there and the walk between, it could be walk between energies. The Empress. You could be birthing something new. Venus represents your highest frequency is love. Now you put out that energy, you get it back. I don't mean in the way that some people may take it. I mean just a loving, nice person, okay? The energy's right. Someone's a loving mother, someone that may have children, someone that could be pregnant, someone that's birthing new ideas. Page of Cups. Yeah, you could be, there could be someone here that's, you know, the energies that are competing for someone here, Okay, some of you could be masculine. You may find these could be immature energies. Okay, they're really in their emotions over you, or you know, you've met them somewhere where there was some type of celebration. Okay, this is celebrating social interaction. So it could have been somewhere, I don't know, a club, a get-together, a party, something, okay? And this is where you may have, or these people know you from the situation. Again, you're definitely someone who gets some type of recognition. You're known in the public. I don't know, some of you are like a music artist. That's coming to my mind. And they want to be part of this lifestyle. They love the lifestyle. But I'm just seeing that you get so many people throwing their self at you because you're someone that's recognised. That these are just people that you may just party with, drink with, get a leg over with, type of energy, but they're not what you want. Okay, with a Page of Cups. Protect yourself, and I'm sure you're not stupid, but you don't want to give off the wrong type of mixed signals, okay? Yeah, these are people that just, it's not about them not leaving you alone. They're just chasing after you. It's fast movement. This is someone who needs stimulation. Maybe you're someone who gets bored quickly. I don't know. Take it as you will. But 8 of Wands, that's fast travel. Fast movement. But what have you done to these people? I'm just picking up kind of obsessed with you. I mean, obviously, again, they're people that you've come together with, that you've celebrated with. And they may be thinking something different, even if you did sleep with 1 or 2 of them. It's like you don't want them, I'm hearing. They're not the one you want. I mean, we've got 2 energies here. One that's a Page and one that's an Empress. This is someone that's grown up, mature. Has worked her way into the world, knows her place, knows herself, has respect for herself. Someone that's, you know, may have grown children herself, but then you've got this energy, Page of Cups, that are bringing you a fish as an offering, if you know what I mean. Maybe that's all they've got to offer. I don't know, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to really go into that. Sure, you can put 2 and 2 together. And you see, when someone doesn't make it easy for you to get them, some energies respect that. It's when those that just throw themselves at you, and with a click of a finger, you can get what you want out of them. There's someone here that someone wants because they're a challenge for them, I'm picking up. But the ones that just throw themselves at you, you're not, yeah, you can get what you want because they're allowing themselves to be treated that way, or because they're just on you like that. You don't have to work too hard to get it. The Devil, oh gosh. addictions, toxicity, bound to negativity. Ten of Wands. It's like you want to lay your burdens down. You feel like these energies are a burden. It's like they just won't leave you alone. I'm just hearing someone say, no, I don't want this no more. It was fun at the time, but it's becoming too draining, too much toxicity. I don't want to be doing the same thing, partying every night, drinking every night. There ain't nothing wrong with going out and letting your, you know, hair down, enjoying yourself. But maybe you're seeing like there's too much toxicity in the situation now. You want to lay these burdens down. Any more messages in regards to this situation? Seven of Cups. There could have been someone here that you chose that presented some type of illusion to you, like they had it. And you thought, yeah, I've got myself a good one here. And when you got with them, you realise what they presented isn't what they actually have. Okay? I don't know whether you gave this person an engagement ring or you got with them or what you saw. They kind of, yeah, they could have been marriage, I don't know, or engagement or something like this. And now you're seeing that this person's really toxic. Okay? You could have got information that they were in a third party cheating. You may have travelled to find out the truth, or you saw something, or you saw them with someone, or your friends come back with information. I want to say information because anyone can say anything. Maybe there's proof, photos, something. Okay, I'm just seeing there's some type of proof. But yeah, I'm hearing that you jumped too quickly into this. This person painted an illusion to you. Like, yeah, I'm just like you. I've got it like you. I've got this. I've got that. Not all glitters as gold. So they casted you some illusion. So this is an energy that goes towards kind of like, the word I mean, psychs people out that have got money. So this could be someone that is like, goes to these top venues where top people are. Okay, how can I get my hands on that one? Or how can I get in with that person because they've got riches or they're famous or they're well known. Someone's casted some type of illusion, but then really there's nothing in that cup. And now you may feel bound to this person in one way or another. They could be celebrating with their friends, ha ha, laughing about this. Yeah, I've got this man, I've got this woman, ah, yeah, moved in, oh my days, I'm spending out their money, or this, that and the other, or you may, I'm picking up this person. This person tried to present themselves like they were the empress, but really that's what they are. And you're like, oh my God, now you realise you've chosen the wrong one. Or this isn't the one that you should have got engaged to. These are completely two different energies. One's the earth angel, the other's the devil. Oh gosh. They may try to be in the energy of the earth angel. The earth angel could be someone that's also publicly known. You could be finding out some information. You may have thought this person was a nobody, but you could be finding out, or you've done your homework and you're like, oh my God, yeah, they really have got connections. Or, oh wow, I didn't know their family were connected to these people. Or, I didn't know they come from that background. There was something about them that someone may have lied to you about, like, oh, they were a nobody. Oh, they're not this, they're not that. And you're getting to find out, well, actually, they're not just a nobody, but they're not an energy that goes on boasting. Well, look who I'm connected to, and I know this, and I know that. But they may give, like, some type of subtle hint. Or maybe they were trying to give you some subtle hint. Right, well, yeah, there was illusions. This person you got with, this karma, they wore a mask, look. Casted you an illusion. The moon, illusions lie secrets. And also the secret could have been that they overindulge elsewhere. Like they've got backup. In case something don't go right with you, they've got a backup plan. They go to another. But putting that aside, there's another energy here. They're independent, they're self-sufficient. They don't need to lie about others, get in with someone just because they're famous. That doesn't, I mean, yeah, I mean, they're big up people that have got their self there, because it doesn't just fall in your lap. It takes hard work and determination. So they have respect for that type of energy, but they don't chase after it. They may like that in a sense of, if you're a music artist or you're into acting, they may like, oh yeah, I like that. But they're not like, well, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to plot and plan and scheme, and I'm going to get my hands on that man or that woman, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get in there. And if it means me wearing a mask, and yeah, someone's like, no, I don't live that lifestyle. It doesn't interest me. That isn't someone's personality here. Five of Wands. Yeah, all this competition. All these people competing over you because you're someone that's publicly known. And it's the one that isn't competing over you, like running you down, chasing you down. That's the one you've got your eye on. Something about giving something up. Maybe you're like, well, okay, or even though I'm in this lifestyle, I've got to give all that up, this group, you know, because I know I can get sleep with them. It's easy. Because that's, you know, but it's not what you want. So you could be thinking of giving that lifestyle up to get what you want. But the question is, once you've got what you want, will you keep what you want? Will you not fall back into that old cycle? Because that means that you'll be just like this karmic then, getting what you want, then falling back into the old cycle. Because I'm seeing, I'm not saying you would, because you may be happy that you've got what you want, but let's just say that you did. And this Emperor's found out, they would be gone. They wouldn't stand for that. They definitely wouldn't be in that situation where they'll be competing. They'd be like, well, if they got to find out you did do something behind their back, they'd be like, well, because this is someone that knows their worth. But yeah, they may realise, of course, I mean, even with you, they may have energies that want them. So this is why you both kind of come together, because, you know, you're both alike in that situation. Okay? There's like guys that like them, competing over them. There's women that's competing over you. You're both getting public recognition. Do you understand? So I think you're both, you'll be a force to be reckoned with if you've both come together. But it's about showing each other respect and knowing, yeah, okay, you know, being tight like that. Dogs barking, confirmation. I heard someone say, shut up. Dog barking again. Dog's really barking. So I think if you're both people that get some type of recognition, and it could be in different aspects, okay? It's about coming together, respecting each other, working together. Yes, okay, there could be people that are competing over both of you, over you, but it's for you not to go down that path. If you get this person, because you know that saying, it can be lonely at the top, and I'm sure you're someone that, you know, you hear of many people that are famous and they keep their private life out of the media, okay? They love their partner, they work together. Yes, one side knows that the other has people throwing themselves at them. The other side knows that other party has people throwing themselves at them, but it's having trust with each other and working together to move forward. It's just part of that industry, isn't it? It's not getting bound to the situation, caught up. It's not about false narrative. Something that could be just at home, doing them on their own, and you could be seeing this. Ten of Pentacles. This is about generational wealth. So maybe you come from a family that's well known. They come from a family that's well known. Okay? Or they're building on their generational wealth. Or they have members, family members in their life that also have some type of generational wealth, family wealth. This is someone here building to leave some type of legacy in whatever way that is. The Emperor. You could be in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone like, you know, or, you know, it could be someone that has that in that placement. A feminine or masculine. You know, feminines can be in that boss-like energy. This could be someone that is an Aries, is a Leo, is a Sag, or has these in their placement. Someone is like, I'm not getting off someone's worked hard to get here. An Emperor is a no-nonsense energy. This is someone, yes, that loves their family, but they also they don't take nonsense. I'm just hearing this is to someone that this Emperor is a boss. It's as simple as that. Feminine or masculine. But this person, maybe they come from a family that's got generational wealth. This is someone that's in their authority. Okay, as I said, they're a boss. There's a feminine here that represents also order and discipline. Someone that's nurturing and very intuitive. But the Emperor as well represents order and discipline in contrast to the intuitive, nurturing qualities of the Empress. Okay? Look. So yeah. There's someone here that you're watching that's just, you know, working on their skills, working on whatever that they're doing. But there's something about you wanting to lay some burdens down. And you're aware that you have to give something up. Or someone here has given something up to build on their generational wealth. Maybe they went through this at one stage. Maybe they were around toxicity and, you know. But as people grow up, they learn, don't they? You know, you go out with friends, you let your hair down, you go to a party. Some over drink, get drunk, can't handle the drink. Then you've got other people that know where you're heading or know what your future could be. And they just want to bind you to toxicity because they already know that you could be someone. It's like someone here didn't want someone getting generational wealth. And someone's like woke up, they're like, I know who I am now. I'm not bound to these energies no more. I'm moving forward. I left that lifestyle behind because at the time someone didn't realise who they were, what they were, and they didn't really grasp the truth behind everything that was going on around them in regards to them being bound to negativity, people that were wearing masks around them, family members, you know, some people just... Someone's like, okay, now I know that these energies in the past, they didn't want me seeing my worth, that they may have known where someone was going to be some stage in their life. This person, someone here knows that, yeah, some things was kind of delayed for them in regards to this situation in the past. Because they wasn't awoken, maybe at the time they didn't see their worth, but someone now, it's like they've gone through some type of change, transformation, and they're just like cutting people off left, right and centre. Someone's very much aware, they've given up that past, how they used to be, certain connections. They're like, oh my God, yeah, now I know they were the ones that may have known where I was going to lead or where I was going to be in the future. They knew that I was going to be someone, so they blindsided me. They were wearing masks around me. Come, let's go and party here, or let's go and do this, or have you tried this? And yeah, you're going to get really high off that, or whatever. And someone was maybe a bit naive, or at the time, you know, they just, I don't know, someone's just woken up. Someone's just woken up. Someone knows who they are. Someone knows the truth. People didn't want someone knowing that they were this. And they're like, yeah, I now know. I don't care what anyone says. Now this same group, they're like, because they wanted to take this opportunity from a particular person. That's why they were kind of like scrambling to get to the top and pushing that person down, if you get what I'm saying. It's like they wanted to overtake them in them reaching this, being known. But not everyone, this path isn't for everyone. So those that try to get there, maybe they haven't got there, and they've tried to, they could see something in another, something was delayed, Someone knows the truth now, that's all I know. They're like, yeah, I get it now. Ace of Swords, yeah, they know the truth. And there could be other energies that's like, oh my, you know, in regret. They didn't want this person ever waking up to this. Now they know, oh my days. Yeah, there's no way around this. There's nothing we can do anymore. We can't wear masks. We can't be false. We can't lie. We can't cast illusions. This person's woke up. Oh my days, someone's suffering with anxiety. They're like, no, someone's worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. This is someone's worst nightmare. Yeah, knowing that someone's like, yeah, I know the truth. I've woke up. They're like, no. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Maybe it took a bit longer than it should have, but you know. It's better that you get to find out, like this lifetime, isn't it, really? So there's someone's like, yeah, I know. And the other energies are like, oh my days. They're stressed, they can't sleep, they're suffering from anxiety, they're tossing and turning. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's independent. This could have been someone's sister, mother that was involved in this, trying to hold them back. Could have been a family. Maybe a sister, and family members were alcoholics or drinkers and they were jealous of this other one over here. Okay? They knew this person's potential and they was all jealous of that person. That I'm hearing they're nothing like this sibling or siblings. They've turned their back. Not on all family members, maybe just one or two or whatever. The ones that they now know were the ones that kept them, wasn't involved in. Yeah, I'm hearing there's a lot of backstabbing. Because the Ten of Swords come, there's a lot of backstabbing. Four of Swords. Someone could be, again, as I said, someone here could be resting and recuperating from the night up before. Over drunk, and get up, sleeping, headache. Page of Swords. Someone may receive some information, or someone's giving this information back, which in turn, they're like, oh my days. Someone's getting some information which is causing them this. Or they've got some information and they're like, can't that person just be quiet? Stop saying it. Ending, death card. I mean, I'm picking up these people who are involved in trying to literally end someone as well. I mean, that's how deep it went. They didn't want this person knowing. They just literally wanted them out the way. Gone, out the way. Like, how disgusting is that? Just so they could be in this person's position. But the death also represents a death to your old self, a rebirth. But also, this person there could have been situations in their life growing up as a child where their life was put in danger. Where they've dodged this many times. Because the family was also involved in, there could have been a mother that was like, wanted one child to steal the other child's abundance. And they were like, well, I favour that child over this one. I'm going to put that, could have been abuse, neglect. Could have been situations where that child could have, nearly, yeah. Maybe some of them, there was, I mean, look, the child there, maybe there was abuse and neglect and the social services got involved and they were like, well, we've got to take the child, or maybe people in the community got some information. It's in regards to a girl. It's sad, isn't it, that you know, families can find out that their child can be, you know, rather than them being happy that child's going to be a blessing to them and bring the family generational wealth, they'd rather try to kill off that child or do something wicked, put them through abuse, neglect, so that fucks them up. Do you understand? And then they end up being addicted to drugs because they can handle it, or they find out the truth, or, you know, you hear these stories that them people literally, you know, doing, I'm picking up this family of theirs, or someone in their families even doing some type of magic on them so that they would take their own life because they didn't want nothing coming back. Yeah, we told you, everyone, we told you there was something wrong with them. Someone knows the truth. They're like, all right, so you've been doing hoodoo, hex, curse, Santa over me all these years. I now know the truth. There could have even been a family member, the mother, that may have even something happened to a child. Sorry, some people out there's maybe trigger warning, okay? But there was something that happened to someone here younger, and I'm picking up the mother even took the child when they reached a certain age, 18, 19, 20, back to this place where someone done something. And that was to trigger them back into depression or to take their life. Oh my God, I can't believe that person is still here. How can you allow that person to come to my door? Someone got to find out some truth. And they were hoping that situation, after the person would find out, that they wouldn't be able to handle it and they would, you know, end it. Wicked. 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 So if you know who this family member is that's done this to another family member, this family member, one of them could have grown up in care. Maybe when they were younger, they were like, I don't want to live with you. I want to go in care. Because they knew this family was just right out wicked. Maybe the other sibling is just like the mother. Maybe they're both narcissists. And there's someone there that just someone's just cut all ties, I'm hearing. And they're not sad about it either. Inside they're celebrating. They're happy. Like, praise the Lord. Amen. Thank you, God. I love you, Jesus. Yeah? Or thanking some of their ancestors around them. Thank you. Amen. Yeah. Everything is fine. There was so much betrayal and backstabbing. And someone's like, amen. They may have even got downloads from because this is someone here is anointed. Someone's anointed by God. Yeah? Someone here is truly anointed. And this is what was done to them. When I mean the ultimate betrayal, some sickening things was done to this person. Some wickedness over the years. Now maybe they haven't told of their story completely. And you see, I'm picking up from this energy. Some people that would have gone through this may have not survived or may have not come out the other end. But this person has strength. Now they've got their boundaries up. Now they have protection around them. like looking at these evil energies like, yeah, I've got my boundaries up, you're wicked, yeah. So there was someone in the family here that lied, betrayed, backstabbed, tried to ruin their reputation, tried to make it look like to the people, oh, I'm the best sibling, that one's this and that one's... They just lied. I'm not saying someone here ain't perfect. I'm not saying they're perfect. But as you grow up, you learn from right from wrong, or, you know, and what I mean by that is, you know, over drinking, over partying, it's just not good, is it? You know, it leads to not good things, and someone's woke up like, I don't want to live that life. This ain't my life, or I shouldn't be around you, or you're just a karmic family. Like, why was I born into you? Or these are karmics from a previous life, and they were born into this family this lifetime around to learn the lesson, but someone's woke up. They didn't want this energy waking up, and they've woke up this lifetime. They know the truth. Justice. Some of you could be a Libra. Or the justice system was involved in, you know, I hope they weren't involved in but it does happen. I mean, there was one situation years ago where a social worker come to see me, and I bought a dictaphone, yeah, and we were going to have a meeting, and I bought a dictaphone, and I was in hospital. Basically, I was in hospital. I just come out of intensive care. I had staples all down my chest. This social worker come in, she said, oh, the shit's hit the fan now. Like, I was literally, like, I just come out of intensive care. So anyway, when I healed from that and went for this meeting, and I said, the person who come with me, I said, put that on record. Let's get a dictaphone. Also put your phone on record. I have put my phone on record. So I said to this particular social worker years ago, so she said, yeah. So I said, what do you mean when you come in a hospital? Like, literally, I was on morphine, yeah, just come out of surgery. I said, what do you mean by that comment about the shit's hit the fan? Well, you know, you're not going to get blue or something, she says. And I said, oh, because of the position that you're in. So basically, you're lying. Well, no one's going to believe you. I said, so you're lying? She said, yeah, but no one's going to believe you because who I am. So I looked at the person across the way that come with me to sit in this meeting, and that person pulled out their phone, the dictaphone. I pulled out my phone, like, well, you're on record. They resigned the following day. Do you understand? So there's people also, to some of you, and I'm giving you that clarity because there's people as well, some of you out there may be fighting to get your children back. And I keep saying this to people, when you're around these energies, always just record. You've got the right to. Everything nowadays is on camera. You can't walk down the street without you getting recorded. So by law, why shouldn't you be able to protect yourself? It's only true. King of Cups. Someone's emotionally mature. Someone has wisdom. Someone's had patience. This in regards to emotional matters. Someone could be a mentor, a loving partner, capable of balancing emotions and offering guidance, or someone sees that in another. So I keep telling you feminines out there, or even masculine, whatever, anytime you go for any meetings or you're dealing with these people in authority, if they're trying to take your children, or they're saying that you're an alcoholic, or people lying behind your back and you're like, no, that ain't me, or, you know, just gather your evidence, because I'm seeing there for some of you, there's lies and illusions. Some of you just, and it could be people of authority that they're involved in this, just, you know, and they could know that you're an empath, or that you're this, or they know that your child was this. and they want to try to siphon the energy from your child, and they're like, well, you know, we've got this information that you're an alcoholic and you're partying all the time and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no. Or there's people around you that you may have gone to a party with. It could have been a celebration, an anniversary, anything, and you've gone to celebrate, but then someone around you in your circle could have taken a video, a picture, and have gone back and shown this authority figure, like, yeah, I told you there was an alcoholic, that they're always partying. So someone's used something against you. If I was you, when you're in this predicament, you've got meetings to record. You've got the right to. I would even get one of them little cameras where you can see the face and everything, but they don't even know you've got it on. Do what you got to do. Play the game like these people play. They think they're devious. That they think behind the scenes that you just got to be on the. You got to be one step ahead of these people. Yeah. Someone needs to hear that out there. You just don't know. Some of these people could be all doing witchcraft and all that. You don't know when they've got your hands when you're picnic what they're doing to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Two of Swords. Someone here is not undecided. Someone sees clearly. Strength. Yeah. Courageous. You're strong. Don't get angry around them, because again, that's what they're looking for. Tame your anger. Yeah, you're pissed off. You're angry. Yeah, right now you're sad, you know what's going on. They want you in this way. Don't play the game with them. Just, yeah. I'm hearing some of you may have a boy as well. All right, could be in regards to a son. And look, there's energy celebrating that you're in this, that they've done this. These people are wicked. Celebrating. Yeah, it could be something to do with a mother and a sister. Maybe the truth's come out about them. Someone from your past, something to do with your childhood. Maybe you were someone in care. These people or someone from your childhood, sister, brother, cousin, whoever, they want to come back around. You're like, piss right off. Yeah? You ain't getting a chance to do this again. I know exactly who you are, what you're about. You're never going to come in my life again. Over, it's finished. You're not even looking revenge. You're not angry. You're just moving forwards. Okay? But you turn your back on this energy, these energies. You're just not entertaining it no more. Maybe some of you spoke the truth and said, well, you know, you done this and you stole that and blah, blah, blah. And I know you was involved in this, and you just left it like that. You just left it like that. Or maybe you may have said, yeah, let's get together. Let's talk about this. But they never turned up somewhere, and you're like, yeah, guilt with conscience. And that could have been, you know, a methodical move on your part. And you're like, yeah. People that usually do wrong and know that they've been caught out. Yeah, earth sign energy. Someone in the family. It's a completion. They could have been involved in stealing money or stealing your inheritance, taking it off you. Or there could have been another energy within the family that stole your gift. Whether it's your mother that was involved with another sibling, or your mother took your gift. You were one child and the other sister that took your gift that was left for you and they gave it to the other sibling. Yeah, someone here could be same-sex relationship, or that they could be bisexual, or there could be a lesbian or whatever in the family. You could have a boy and girl. There could be an estate that's been left for you, a house or something, and they've all kept this from you. And you're like, yeah. Something you received when you're 18, or you received something when you was 18, you should have got it and it was empty. Could have been a trust fund. You was like, wait a minute, why is it empty? there was like 0 in it, like, wicked. Yeah, could have been the mother that handed you this book or something. And you were like, well, I couldn't have spent that as a child. They stole it. They stole what was left for you. Could have been from a godfather or some fatherly figure. Or, yeah, it was definitely set up for you from when you was a child. And they had control of this up until you was 18. Yeah. Betrayed you. Boy. So yeah, I've got a couple of different messages there. Thank you for joining me. Okay? Enough love. Have a good day. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, just do your homework and do what you've got to do moving forward. Okay? And if you're in a predicament like that where you're going for meetings or whatever, record.